There is nothing I love more than like summertime grilling and cooking. So today I put together all of our very favorite must-try summer recipes. No matter if you are making barbecue chicken or steak, ribs, whatever you are grilling outside, these recipes are going to be the perfect pair to them. Okay, so Bunky's gonna go outside and get the big green egg lit up so we can grill our barbecue chicken. And I'm gonna go ahead and start on our squash casserole. I made this last year and y'all loved it. It is truly like one of the easiest squash casserole recipes. It's actually Paula Deen's recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice all of our squash up and then we'll get it sauteing in the pan. You can add diced onion to this as well. Of course, I'm leaving that out. But if you love onion, go ahead and saute that with your squash. I'm gonna do these in 2 batches, so I'll go ahead and let these saute for a few minutes and get nice and soft, and then I'll throw in the other batch. I went ahead and sauteed our squash, and you just want to saute it till it's like soft. And then in this bowl, I'm just going to mix everything together and then pop it in our casserole dish and top it with crushed up Ritz crackers. I'm mouth watering. We actually went to a restaurant at the beach called Hoskins, and they have like a big Sunday lunch. It's like a fried chicken and like 3 sides, and they had squash casserole. That was probably Bunky's favorite part, wasn't it?
I was a big fan of the squash casserole.
Yeah.
Big shoes to fill tonight, Bunky, because it's been such a recent memory.
It was so good. So that's what like made us want to have this again. And then I remembered that I made this last year and it was so good. So anyway,
yeah.
So to this, we're gonna add Parmesan. And y'all know we like to do like our 2 different styles of Parmesan. So we have like the grated there, or the shredded, and then the grated. And I'll leave exact measurements in the recipe down below, but y'all know me, I'm just eyeballing it. And then to this, you want to add just like salt and pepper to taste. I'm going to use our Kinder's The Blend. Y'all know we use this on everything. And it's salt, pepper, and garlic. So I thought the garlic would give it like even a little bit more extra goodness.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of that. Well, he doesn't like too much because it's kind of salty.
Yeah.
That's good.
And now, some good stuff coming at you.
I'm just going to use this whole thing. So I'm going to go in here with my spatula. But next you're going to add sour cream.
Is that 8 ounces?
I couldn't tell you. It's supposed to be about half a cup. I think that's about half a cup. Might be a whole cup.
That's a whole cup.
The more the better. And then last thing is some sharp cheddar cheese. And then give this a big stir. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add my mixture to a greased baking dish. Then Macho Man's gonna crush up our Ritz. Little more parm. And that's it. I'm gonna put this into the oven at 350 for 20 minutes and then this will be done. You're adding more parm?
A little bit of this, a little shake of this ain't gonna hurt anything, right?
I know that's right. That is gonna be bonkers.
Bonkers in a good way.
Yes. This squash casserole, it is so good. It is amazing. Like creamy, rich, cheesy, Parmesan, nutty.
Luxurious.
It's like silk. Don't you think, B?
It's quite luxurious.
It is so good. Y'all have to make this. Y'all, I am cracking up at myself. I have been planning to make this no-bake pie all week, okay? I have looked at this recipe at least 15 times. I even went out and bought 3 different flavors of Jello, and for some reason, as I read it this time, for the 16th time, I read Kool-Aid, not Jello. So this whole time I've been reading Jello and it was Kool-Aid. Oh my gosh. So then I went to Pinterest and I was like, wait, there's gotta be a Jello pie. So then I typed it in. Sure enough, y'all, there is a Jello pie and it's basically the exact same thing. So that's the one we're gonna make for our Jello pie. All you're gonna need is one 3-ounce packet of Jello. You can use whichever flavor you want. If you're gonna do it for the 4th, you can do the cherry, the strawberry, or I found this one that is berry blue. I'm gonna go ask Bunky which one he wants and then I'll just make either one of these. And then you're gonna need a pie crust and some Cool Whip. That is literally all you need. It's like you heard me talking about you. Okay, do you want berry blue or strawberry Jello pie?
Is there anything else going in it besides those boxes of Jello?
The whipped cream.
And
that's it.
I say we go with blue.
So I will of course leave this recipe linked down below for y'all, but you're just gonna start by bringing 2/3 cup of water to a boil, and then you're gonna stir in your Jello packet until it is fully dissolved. Okay, so now to my Jello mixture, I'm gonna add in 1 cup of ice cold water. I went ahead and filled this up before I boiled this water and put it in the freezer so it would be really cold, because this is what's gonna thicken up this Jello mixture. Okay, so now I'm just gonna transfer this liquid to a bowl. And then I'm just gonna fold in this Cool Whip. You do wanna go ahead and put this in the fridge like day of so that it's not frozen, but we'll just fold this in and then pop this entire mixture into the fridge for about 30 minutes. And when I said fold, I definitely meant whisk. You will for sure need to whisk this together to get the right consistency. Okay, so once you have this all combined and it's like this very smooth consistency, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a lid on this. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, and then I will take it out. We will pour it into our pie crust and then freeze it for about 4 hours up to overnight, and it will be all done.
Let's see if we can get it right this time.
Oh
there.
My goodness, it's so pretty!
Is that the big reveal? It reminds me of the ocean.
Wow, that is a pretty piece of pie.
Can I go ahead and do it?
Yes, please.
Check this.
I mean, how stinking cute.
Oh man, you know what this reminds me of right now?
What?
For some reason, the movie The Land Before Time. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I know that movie, but I have no idea what you're about to say.
There is a scene in that movie where there's like a little, there's something to do with a cherry. I'm like getting emotional.
You're gonna cry.
I promise you though, I think there's a scene in that movie where there's something to do with a cherry, and these like little dinosaurs are just like so happy. And that's how I feel right now.
Oh, Bunky, that's so sweet.
Yeah. I don't know if I want you to put that in the video or not. Go ahead.
And y'all know what? Bunky just asked me tonight. He said, have you found the green dinosaur? I have not been able to find it, so he got me back.
I hid it too well.
Yeah. Okay, this is stinking adorable. So cute. Perfect for a 4th of July party. It looks so patriotic and beautiful. Tell us, B.
Okay. Well, it kind of has the texture of almost of ice cream.
Oh.
But it's very airy and fluffy, so it's not ice cream. And then this particular flavor, surprisingly, by chance, I think we got lucky, but it kind of reminds me of one of those red, white, and blue popsicles.
Wow, this is so patriotic. I love it.
This is like, if I had gotten this randomly on July 4th, I would have thought that somebody put a lot of thought into the flavoring of this pie.
Oh, Bunky. Okay, I'm gonna make it for the 4th too.
No, like it really tastes like what you would expect, I think, on
July 4th.
July 4th because, I mean, on the box it's got strawberries and blueberries, and then you're mixing it with Cool Whip.
Perfect. Perfection.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all gotta make this for your 4th of July party. So speaking of summertime grilling and just being outside in the backyard this summer, I recently got 2 new things from Walmart that I am so excited to show you. And I do want to say a big thank you to Walmart for sponsoring today's video. You guys know we just recently got a couple of things to kind of spruce up our RV patio, and it made the biggest difference. It did not break the bank, and we have just been loving it while we've been in the RV. And I was on there doing some shopping, and I was like, I need to get some things for our house as well. And I found this grill set. It's the Expert Grill 4-piece grilling set. It's stainless steel. It has these really nice handles with like rubber grippers. The quality is amazing, and you guys would not believe the price that I got these for. They're on rollback right now for less than $10, and you get 4 of them. This set comes with a spatula, fork, tongs, and a basting brush. And we were just saying we think we lost our other basting brush, so it's gonna be nice to have a new one to replace it. If you have someone in your life that loves to grill, or you haven't like updated your grilling tools in quite some time, that's us. We have not gotten new grilling tools in forever. You cannot beat the quality and the price on these. Now this next thing I've had my eye on for quite some time, and I'm so glad that I finally got it. You guys know that we plan on being in the RV a lot, like pretty much part-time living in there. And whenever we first got the RV, we just kind of got the cheapest things possible as far as like plates and bowls go. I'm pretty sure what I bought was like on major clearance for like $1. And so it wasn't the nicest quality, and I was like, I need to get a new set of like dishes for us to be in the RV, since we're going to be in there way more and we're going to be using that kind of stuff, you know, a lot more often. I saw this 12-piece set from Pioneer Woman, and I was like, Bunky, that color is so pretty. It's like so my color, and I just fell in love with it. And you get 4 bowls, 4 like the smaller, more like appetizer plates, and then 4 large plates as well. I love that it has like the speckles in there. I think it gives it just like a little something fun. Y'all, these are so beautiful, and I'm just so excited to have something nicer in there that like we can sit down and have dinner, and it actually looks like we're having a dinner at home. I also love the little scalloped edges of these plates and bowls, and all of the little details that just make these so special and really beautiful. We love shopping Walmart online and being able to take advantage of all of the rollbacks. We've gotten so many great finds for our summer outdoor spaces, and been able to refresh lots of things while sticking to a budget and still getting stylish, great quality with awesome savings. I'll have each of these things linked down below, and you can visit the Outdoor Oasis page on walmart.com or in the app to find the latest products for summer. If you have never seen this or never made it, trust me, you've got to. This is Bunky's mom's Crock Pot Mac and Cheese recipe, and I request this at every family get together. I'm like, please make the mac and cheese. It is so good. You are gonna love it. I've got the macaroni going behind me. That is almost finished, and then we'll just get everything in the crock pot and get it going. Okay, so to our noodles, we're gonna add in 1 can of evaporated milk, and then 3 eggs that I went ahead and whisked together, 1 full stick of butter. Just based off these first 3 ingredients, you can already tell this is gonna be so good. And then her recipe says to use 2 big cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I like to do like half Velveeta and half shredded cheese, just because I love the way Velveeta makes things really creamy and smooth. So I'm adding my Velveeta chunks in, and then a big handful of cheese. And I happen to have Colby Jack, so that's what I'm gonna use. I think Colby Jack melts so nicely anyway. So we'll add that in, give this a stir. Oh, we gotta add salt and pepper. Okay, if you've ever seen me make mac and cheese before, you know that I'm a little bit weird, and I love to add a sprinkle of sugar. And since it's sitting right here, I'm gonna add it into this one too. Just a little sprinkle. I'm telling you, it's just something about it. Kind of just marries everything together. Maybe just a little pinch more. Okay, I'm gonna kind of just give this a little toss. Okay, pop a lid on, and then this is gonna cook on high for about 3 to 4 hours. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours, and I was just checking on this, and I feel like it's getting a little bit thick. I'm gonna add just a touch of milk in here to kind of loosen it up a little bit. You know what I forgot to do though, and I'm so mad at myself? I forgot to spray my crock pot, so now this thing is gonna be a beast to clean. That looks delicious. Okay, I'm gonna pop the lid back on, give this about another hour.
Hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni. Chilling with my bunkie.
Woo, buddy. I am ready to dig in. Bunky just said it doesn't look very cheesy, and I'm like, no, trust me, it is. It's the Velveeta and the Colby Jack versus the shredded cheddar, which is why it doesn't look as like yellow, I guess. But man, oh man, do y'all see this goodness? My mouth's watering.
I like the edges, boy.
We'll get you some edges. This is what I love. I love like a baked mac and cheese, crock pot mac and cheese that has like that egg in there. Something about it.
Yeah. I like this kind of macaroni and cheese because it doesn't, like, not that I mean, you know, most macaroni and cheese is delicious.
Yeah.
But, like, the macaroni and cheese is like this, like, smooth, creamy, like, all-encompassing, all up in it. Like, the noodles are completely just covered in cheese.
Yes. That was a great description.
That's not my favorite kind of macaroni and cheese. Like, this is like macaroni with cheese.
Right.
This is macaroni with cheese.
Yes. Yes, I like it. So today we're going to be making some loaded baked potato salad. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. So I already have my potatoes and I'm bringing those to a boil. I am just using the gold potatoes because I love their buttery taste. I love that you don't have to peel them, so they're a lot easier. Just cut them up into kind of bite-sized pieces, and you definitely do not want to overcook them because you want them to be able to hold up in a bite since it is a potato salad. These are about done, and then once they are, I'm going to take them, drain them, and then let them cool for a long time. You don't want them to be hot whenever you put your sauce in. Obviously, this is a loaded baked potato salad, so of course you kind of want your sour cream in there. You do need to put just a little bit of mayonnaise, and then to thin it out just a touch, I'm going to put just a splash of milk. I don't want it to be too like creamy and thick, if that makes sense. And then to give it a little bit of flavor, I'm just going to add a pinch of ranch seasoning and the tiniest little bit of mustard. I think that'll give it some nice tang and some really good flavor. So I will of course leave this recipe down below for you guys in the description box. I kind of just made it up, but I'm using about a 1/4 cup of sour cream and then a little less than that of mayonnaise, about 3 tablespoons. I would say that's probably about a teaspoon of the whole grain mustard, and then, I don't know, a shake of the ranch seasoning. Of course, some salt and pepper, stir it around. It wasn't quite the consistency that I wanted, so I did add just one more tiny splash of milk, and it turned out perfect. Potatoes are done, and we're just gonna let them cool. You want them to be fork tender, like I said, but not like fall apart. So these are perfect. And then of course you cannot have loaded baked potato salad without some bacon. So I'm gonna take a couple of these strips of bacon and go ahead and cut them up into bite-sized pieces and cook them or saute them just as I would do like bacon bits. Okay, this, my friends, is what you call a pan of goodness. And then over here, I'm just gonna make a couple of hard-boiled eggs. I'm not gonna use all of these, only 2 of them. Bunky's gonna use the others to make some egg salad later this week. But I'm actually gonna put some hard-boiled eggs in our loaded baked potato salad. I think that's gonna be so good and give it some texture. So sauce is done, and by the way, I tried this and so did Bunky. Oh, there goes my spoon. And it's great. It has so much flavor, but it still tastes like sour cream. And then the potatoes are just about cool. Bacon is done. And then these just started boiling, so it is time to cover them and they'll be done. Now let's see if it worked.
Look at that.
It's perfect. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, B.
Wowzers.
Love it.
That is a beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna dump it into my potatoes. And Bunky is showing me the next one.
Look at that. See how I got that bad boy?
Dang. Okay, so I want to tell you guys, use a little bit at a time and put it in here because you can always add more, but you cannot take away, and you don't want it to be like too runny. So I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time, get this incorporate it until I think it's like the right consistency, and then we'll add in our bacon and cheese. Okay, I also want to mention that you could totally add in some like chopped celery or like green onion. You guys know I don't like that, and this is like my favorite salad, so obviously I'm not going to add it in, but by all means I think that would give it some great flavor. You could also do red onion. You do you. Whatever you like on your baked potato, add it in. Bunky thinks we need more egg. By the way, I totally forgot that this was still in the colander. I thought it was my bowl. I was about to start mixing in there. Okay, got out the bowl. Now let's mix this together. So I did end up using almost all of the dressing that I made, so I feel like it was kind of like the perfect amount compared to the potatoes. And I want to say I did like 6 or 7 of the gold potatoes, and those are a little bit smaller than the russet. So if you feel like you need to make more, then just double this recipe. Okay, for presentation, we'll do a little cheese on top and a little bit more bacon. And there you have it. How good does that look? And it's so simple. Y'all, I cannot stop eating that potato salad. It is delicious. You absolutely have to try it. If you like hard-boiled eggs, I totally suggest you put it in there. It gives it this great like texture and also a little bit of flavor. I just love that part of it, and it's kind of like unexpected. And I wanted to tell you, you could totally put this into like a Pyrex or a baking dish, top it with a little bit more cheese and bacon, and then you can have it hot and like ooey gooey. I think that would be amazing as well. Okay, so there you have it. Our favorite summer recipes. You and your family are gonna love these. I hope you try them. If you do, let us know what you think. I'll have all the recipes linked down below. Also, don't forget to check out Walmart. I'll have that link down below as well. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Give this one a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.